everybody, it's Carrie. Welcome back to my channel and to another video. Today's jewelry tutorial are these cute seed, bead, and wire wrapped earrings. Okay, so you don't need a whole lot of supplies for these. Very easy to put together. So let's jump into the video and check out our supplies. Okay, so for our supplies for our earrings, set that aside. I've got my ear wires, my teardrop melon bead, using a beading hoop from Amazon. These are the 30mm size ones. My ball head pin. I have a variety of Ado seed beads in blues and kind of creamy colors. You're going to need some 26 gauge wire. I started out with about 24 inches, so about half of that did one earring. So my ear wires, beading hoops, and ball head pins did come from Amazon, so I will leave the links for those down below if you are interested. They are affiliate links. I forgot to put my glasses on, so I had to get those. Okay, so my seed beads, I did end up not using these ones. I did think that they were just a little bit, didn't go quite well with my other colors down here. So I ended up not using any of those in this earring. Alright, so you're going to take your 26 gauge wire and your beading hoop. I do love these. I've used these quite often in designs. So we're just going to wrap our wire around the beading hoop. I did about once or twice on each of the strands on here. And that back around. I'm going to go ahead and trim that tail. If I could see it. Okay. I'm going to take my pliers and just squeeze that down. Okay, so we've got our first strand, and we're going to pick up just randomly some seed beads. Straighten that out. It doesn't matter what color, just grab some. And depending on how big your hoop is, will depend on how many seed beads that each little strand is going to have. Measure so I can fit some more on there. I'm just randomly going to pick some up. Okay, so I got Timmy on there this time. Straighten it out. Okay, so I'm going to take those ones off. Okay, so it fits in there nicely. So we're going to head and wrap our wire around and through. Squeeze your wire together and around to the back. I'm going to go ahead and trim it. them together. I'm just gonna give them a little squeeze down. I just pulled that one off. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and make another strand. You can move it to the top or bottom. We're just going to add 4 strands on here. And you can do as many as you want. You can bead the whole thing. You can do 2, 3 strands, whatever you would like. Trim that wire. Where'd it go? Not sure where that little piece of wire went. Okay. So there is our second strand. Oh, there it is. Throw that away. Okay, so we're just going to randomly pick up some more seed beads. I'm going to start with these ones that I just took off. And watch me fling them across the mat. Diesel is laying by me today. I did feed him before, I guess I wasn't in. I did feed him before I started my video. Not that he's starving or anything, even though he thinks he is. Okay, so we have room for one more bead, maybe 2. Let's see. Okay, I think that will just go ahead and go with that. I'm going to wrap our wire around our beading hoop again. And around to the back. Trim that. And give it a little squeeze. Okay, so there is our 2 strands. So let's do 2 more. I'm going to go ahead and do this one on the top. Wrap your wire around. Trim the back, the wire in the back. Give it a squeeze. Make sure your wires aren't sticking out. I did feel a pokey one right there. Okay. I do have kitty hair on my mat. Okay, so let's pick up our beads. I think I'll start with some of the creamy ones. I think I could fit one more on there. Okay. I'm gonna wrap that one. Up and through your beading hoop. Give it a little tug, make sure it's in there tight. And we're going to trim that wire. Okay, push them together a little bit. Kind of straighten them out. They're not going to be like perfectly straight. Okay, so we've got one more strand. We're going to go ahead and do it on put the strand on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to trim that tail off there. Okay, so let's bead that one. And just pick up your beads randomly, no rhyme or reason to it. Unless you want to make a pattern, because you can totally do that too. Okay, so we got room for a couple more. Okay, so I think, no, that one's got room on there. Okay, so let's wrap that one up and through your beading hoop and around the back, and give it a trim. Okay, and a squeeze. A trim and a squeeze. And kind of straighten them out a little bit. Okay, so there is that part of our earring. Okay, so since we're done beading, then I will zoom in a little bit. So we're going to take our ball head pin, our little teardrop melon bead. I think these are super cute. I did get these from Lima Beads. And then I'm going to take one of our seed beads. I chose a cream one. Yes. Okay, so we've got our seed bead on here. We're going to make a wrapped loop. So we're going to bend our wire away, rotate our pliers, bring the wire towards you, rotate, and wrap your wire around. But before we finish our wrap on there, I'm going to open it up and add it onto our beading hoop. Close it up. Going to grab the loop, and a little bit difficult. And then we're going to make our loops, or make our wraps on there. as many as you can fit without cracking your bead. Okay, so my son was talking to me. Okay, so let's get back to these earrings. We're gonna cut the little tail off. Make sure you have no pokies in there. Straighten it out a little bit. Okay, so now all we have to do is add on our ear wire. If you want to, I'm just going to add this directly to my beading hoop, but if you want to add some jump rings, you can. But I'm just going to add this on here because it already hangs the way I want it to without the jump rings. Close it up. Okay, so we got our earring. It will slide on there. If you want to make a couple wraps with your wire right on each side so it doesn't slide, you can do that. The sliding on it doesn't bother me, so I'm just going to leave it like that. So there are our earrings. Throw that away. Okay, so there are our earrings. They've got a little bit of a beachy feel to them. I know that it is almost fall, but I was in the mood for some beachy earrings. Now with the beading hoops, they do, you can buy a variety of sizes in those. These are the 30 millimeters that I just used. 30, right, yes, 30. I've also have these are 40, and I have some 50s, 50 millimeters, so you can make your earrings bigger. You can even make a pendant to match and have a matching set. They have smaller ones too if you want to do smaller daintier earrings. So I'm going to clean up my seed beads and put these on the display, and we'll take a look at them. Okay, so here are our earrings on the display. I think they turned out super cute. They do slide around, so if that is something that bothers you, like I said, you could just put a couple wraps of your 26 gauge wire around there, but they don't bother me. They've got some movement to them, and I like that. So let me know what you think. Leave me a comment down below. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day.